Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and I'm just coming on to share my bingo, my altered bingo card for Jennifer's new collaboration, Jennifer at Scrapbooks and Memories, and it is for hashtag Ephemera Madness 24. It is an open collaboration, and Jennifer has already given all of the prompts for the prompts you can use or the item for February through December in 24. And I will list her information video on the new collaboration. I will list that below, and I will also list her channel, and I will put the hashtag in the title so it's easily found. That's what she asked, is that you put the hashtag Ephemera Madness 24 in the title and to tag her in the description. And like I said, I will put her information video in the description so you can see. Go and check out all about it. Thanks so much, Jennifer, for hosting this collaboration. It is an open collaboration. You don't have to do it every month, but she would really love for you to do it every month and join in. I know some months I won't be available, but some months I will. So I will participate every chance I get. So this is my first altered bingo card. It was bingo cards this month. Or bingo, just bingo or bingo cards, one or the other. And what I did was I inked up my bingo card. This is what I started with. Just a regular bingo card. These are really nice and thick. But I started with a bingo card. I inked it up, and I have a little bitty stamp that is really small. It says bingo. It's just a little tiny stamp. It's in the other room. Sorry, didn't bring it with me. And so I stamped it all over with that. And I think, yes, ground espresso is what I'm using. Inked around the edges, and then this was just a little cut apart in one of my cutout books. Beautiful butterflies. So all I did, this is one piece, all I did was cut around it, glue this piece here, and then glue the remainder up here, and it looks really cool. And this bingo card is specifically for my Dolly journal that I've been making. And I'll leave the link to the Dolly journal below so you can go check out my Dolly journal. I just stamped the bingo here in the corner and did butterflies all around and just inked it up a bit. And there is my Dolly journal bingo card. Then I am doing a woodland animals journal, and specifically putting owls in there, and then the gorgeous owl. I hope you can see it as a glare there. But I did the same thing. I inked it up with the ground espresso, and then I stamped it with my little bitty bingo card, stamp. And these are book pages. I just stamped. I inked up the book page with ground espresso, then I stamped the black feathers on it, tore them apart, and randomly placed them. And then I tore out my beautiful owl, and I went over it first with ground espresso, then I did the edges like I did all the other edges with black soot. And then I did these edges with black soot when I was finished. Then I used the same feathers. I'm sure they're not owl feathers. They're just a feather stamp I have. And I stamped them all in ground espresso, and I stamped the bingo down here. And I did a light inking with the ground espresso, and I did the edges again in black soot. There's my second bingo card. And my third one, of course, it's got to be a creepy one. Though this is a castle. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's a whole castle, and I just tore the castle apart. And what I started with was, sorry, my mind went blank. I stamped the bingo, my little bingo card, with mahogany. What's it called? Tim Holtz. Aged mahogany. There we go. I remembered it. Yay me. I stamped the red aged mahogany. It looks a red color, but it'll work. It's a good vampire color, but this is for my vampire journal I'm making. And that would be the Vampire's Castle, and this right here You can barely see the bats, and it's white paper with bats in the background, and I sprayed it with the Post Box red sprays, so it's not white in the background anymore. And then I use London Fog, and I also went over it again with black soot, trying to get that white covered in. But there are bats. You can barely see the bats in the background, but I tore those up and glued them down. I tore up book pages out of a vampire book and inked those up in London Fog and glued those down. And then I tore the castle up in 3 pieces, and then tore the edges, inked those up in black soot, and glued those down. Looks pretty cool. And then there's some little teeny tiny bats there I glued on. And then you'll see also I did stamp black lace. I have a lace stamp, and I stamped the black lace on it. Then on the back, I did again in aged mahogany, the mahogany, aged mahogany ink. I stamped the little bingo card. That's about the width of it. Then I stamped on top of that in black soot. I stamped the lace. You can barely see it. And then I stamped the lace up here. Glued some more bats. Inked it all up in London Fog. And then inked it all up in black soot and the edges. So here are my 3 alternate bingo cards for Jennifer at Scrapbooks and Memories. Her hashtag is hashtag Ephemera Madness 24. It's an open collaboration, and you're supposed to upload on the first Monday of the month. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I've been super duper busy trying to catch up from January, but there's no excuses to be late. So I did 3, and I look forward to participating in some more this year. But go ahead and join us and let Jennifer know that you have joined in. And I will definitely leave her information video below so that you can get all the information you need. And she's already given all the prompts or the items from February through December of 24. Thank you so much, Jennifer. And I am Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful evening.